Then when I told this nigga no, I wake up and the whole 100 fucking team is running a bridge play. Oh, Rick jumped off the bridge because of Tokyo. That's some bullshit. Then y'all block me, massively block me, and you fucking had Google coming after me. I mean, that's his thing. His thing is he likes to get on the phone with you and then start talking about sex toys and asking you kinky stuff, and that's what he likes. That's how he gets off. You know, wants you to play with yourself on the phone with him. And, I mean, it's cool. There's nothing wrong with it if that's your thing, but don't sit there and lie and shit and tell people you never talk to him. Motherfucker, you talk to me all the time. Mama in here too. Mama, you still in here? Yes, I'm right here. You say he was whacking off on the phone with you too, huh? Yes. Whack 100, the whacker, the serial whack. Because I told this nigga I wasn't about to play with my pussy on FaceTime. Period. That's what the fuck really happened. So then this nigga let me get blacked out. Period. It's fucking wrong what the fuck I went through on God. That shit is wrong. And I'm on this stage speaking my fucking truth. I got enough balls to say what the fuck I really feel. This is the thing. It's not about black. It's about the fact that this nigga tried to run a fucking play on me, asking me to play with my pussy while I was going through something with my fucking nigga, period. Then, when I told this nigga no, I wake up and the whole 100 fucking team is running a bridge play. Oh. So did y'all hear that whole clip in full from all three voices? Just want to make sure. Three different women. Those were three different women. If y'all didn't know, that definitely was three different women. So
then you have Tia, you have me. One woman, she messaged me after presidential suites today and told me he did the exact same thing to her. Here's my thing, right? People love to paint a narrative or go ahead and say, "Oh, you're a professional victim." Really? That's how y'all feel about black women who deal with sexual traumas, that were victims, who was exposed unknowingly, just out of the blue. He pans down and he's jacking his dick. Really? But thank y'all for actually taking the time out to put it in the chat, because I'm pretty sure if somebody would do that to y'all and you're a respectable woman and you're a married woman and you don't carry yourself in that manner and you really don't fuck with people until people fuck with you, then I would really love to hear what the hell you got to say about all of that. And why do you feel that you have the right to judge somebody? Y'all always trying to judge somebody on this app. But I get a lot of flack because, for when I'm older, right? I'm 45. I don't have no children, which is nothing wrong with that. I'm a married woman. I did okay in life. I'm a dark-skinned lady. I do well for myself. My husband do well for himself. I took my situation of coming from a home where I grew up with food stamps and welfare to breaking that cycle, to not being divorced, to being in a successful marriage for 28 years, but I'm a victim. I'm a victim, right? You could discredit all the good things and the positive things that I am. All of that. You could discredit that because of one person and one story. And if I had to run down my resume, besides being in the music industry, being a manager for some of the music artists. Before that, he was a convict. I never tried to finesse nobody. I never took money from anybody. In fact, I'll rather give and I'll rather support, even though I noticed on this app too that black content creators, they'll rather shit on you. And didn't act like I'm the one who's going around telling, hey, well, you said you gave money out. Really? I never said it about you. Why don't you ask me about the people that did and what they did to me? You know, and y'all heard an example, and then y'all heard me get cut off, and a narrative was drawn with that too. But you know, it just kind of makes you don't want to help your own people, and I've never seen that before in my goddamn life. If not, you got the people who's making fun of it in the comments, but yet and still they sending me their cash app in the back channel. Wake that up, right? So I don't give a fuck what y'all say about me. I'm not. I am. I'm not a negative stereotype whatsoever. I don't have that. My jacket clean. I got a government security clearance secret. I'm good. In fact, I could probably, mentor you, help you out in life. Yeah, I am. I saw somebody put, oh, she got a degree in astrology. Really? No, actually, don't let the Southern drawl or the Southern dialect fool you. But I am double majored. I was a nurse, and now I'm in finance contracting, business administration degree. So yeah, I'm good all the way around. But I think if you're good, people want to cut you for that, right? Nobody's good. Somebody got to have something bad. And when you research it and you see that person will have something bad, then you just need a reason to be nasty to somebody. So yeah, I'm kind of outdone with some people. And some people I'm going to always love on this app. And I'm not going nowhere. And you're not going to run me off of somebody else's app. If you want to have gang politics on the app and talk about, oh, this is my side and that side, on one side, which is a man's app, a white man's app, then you continue doing dumb thug shit. Just don't come around me because I don't play like that. And that I don't deal with people like that. And respect me, and I'll respect you back. Come for me, and I'm gonna chop your head out just like you would do the same. Most of y'all, I don't even say y'all names. I don't throw slangs. I don't say none of that. But I bet y'all, I'm about to end that music, but I bet you they'll come in a room and they'll say my name. Oh, well, opinionated. I ain't talking to you. I ain't said shit to you. But go ahead, Meezy.
Okay. Now, Opinionated, I have to ask the questions. These are not my questions. These came from back channel, so I have to at least let the back channel, get their questions out too. So a back channel question was, they just wanted to know, why did you still engage with him after the incident on FaceTime?
Well, if they have to go back and listen to what I just said.
And also, you have the option, opinionated, of not answering that question if you don't want to.
No, I just answered that question to them, right? After he did that on FaceTime, I wasn't around WAC 100 for a while. Kid you,
Boom.
It had been like,
I guess people haven't heard of Stockholm syndrome. People haven't heard of downplaying situations. Like, are we crazy on them? Are we bugging out?
Yeah, it had been like
again, that goes to, and I know that's not your point, Meezy. That goes to victim shaming, right? That's like you asking a person that got raped, trigger warning, a female, why did you wear that skirt? Why do you have on red lipstick? The person that asks you that, they know what they're doing. You feel what I'm saying? So this is not a space to shift the blame on her and say, why did you keep going back to your abuser? Some people do that. Even in domestic violence situations, it takes up to 7 times for a person to leave the person that's abusing them. So if y'all niggas is not human,
lay down,
then that's some other shit. So again, opinionated, you have the right to not answer that question, and if you want to, you can.
Yeah, DJ, I had just answered the question, but that's like I just said, it's people who need to find a narrative, and they need to make sure it makes sense in their head. and they don't listen. They just ask questions. But I had just said it. I hadn't been around him. After that happened, I didn't go over there. I was over there for like a good 6 months. That's just how long it was. And when I encountered WAC 100 again was on Ion's stage, where I ended up telling my story of molestation. And the man who molested me, he went back and tried to date my mom. So my mom wouldn't find out that he raped me. And WAC was there. He was like, whoa, that's crazy. He was like, well, Miss Opinionated, when you come, you're always welcome to the ENT side of the house. Nobody won't ever disrespect you. I won't ever let anyone come at you. So I was like, well, I hadn't talked to that man in about 6 months. I was like, well, it is what it is. And I went over there, I think after that about 3 times. And on that 4th time, that's what took place. So I hope that answers the question. And I'll mute.
And the thing is, like, guys, that's why I said, if y'all hear it in my voice, this is not like funny measy, this isn't joking measy, this isn't, nothing like that. Because I'm not, this is me being serious. Somebody did ask, Opinionated, they asked if WAC happens to come in the room, if she's going to leave this room or stay. And I can actually answer that for you. WAC ain't going to come in this room because, as you can see from PTR, we smoke an exact pack for the rest of 2022. I'm smoking on that nigga's dead brother right now, so there's no way in hell he's going to come in this room. I'm going to just put it out there. Because I'm a dirtbag. I don't like the nigga. The nigga said he hates me. So, yeah. Oh, if you was talking about any rooms. Okay, so, well, if y'all heard the recording that DJ played earlier, he actually played a recording where the room with Don had this morning with Tia B.
I can replay it if you want to.
Yeah, but matter of fact, replay it. Because they were actually Opinionated and WAC on the same stage today. So go ahead and play that shit. Come on, bro. Come on, brother WAC.
So are we gonna be, just this outrage for Jenkins as we have been for B. James or CW or any other pervert? I think that we should take this serious. This is something that we need to take serious, because not only is he jacking and whacking to these women, unprovoked, just unasked, he's just pulling out that thing, just beating up his meat, just beat, beat, beat. And these unsolicited. And then he goes and solicits photos of these women all across the internet, all over the place. This is starting to get out of hand. You guys don't think this is starting to get out of hand?
Not only that, Tim. With the white Armenian woman, he was willing to give her sex tape back. But he get on apps and expose black women who are working 9 to 5s and just trying to live their life. Mm-hmm. But this rich ass white woman who had a sex tape part 2 and part 3, he was willing to pull up with Ray J and give them their tape. But get on apps and drag the shit out of black women while jacking his dick at the same time. Help me help you. I need understanding. Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
Okay, Opinionated. We just want you to, kind of hold us together. I don't know if this is a space.
I am. I'm not crying.
Okay.
You know what?
Because I'm hearing you.
That I hate about
we just want you to.
Y'all let people speak, and y'all never let me speak, and then you start reading the chat. Fuck the chat. They chat for a reason. They chat, niggas. Let them chat.
Oh no, I wasn't reading the chat. I was just listening to you, babe. I wasn't reading the chat. I was just.
I know you care about me, Saki. Me and you, we have a great relationship, but I gotta get this out because I'm so tired of this man coming after me constantly every day. Every day. I'm gonna take that back. The last time was the other day, and I'm sick of that shit. Like, I have really.
Opinionated, I do have a question. Do you feel that
let me finish though. you come here, he want to apologize to you. I get up now, he makes lies. He makes a mockery out of our situation all over again. But you know what? This is how you know it ain't lies. Go listen to the replay. You said I wasn't in the room. That the room August night, you left the room, but before you left, said I love your room. The room did it. And I made my room apologize to you the next morning. Did I not say I'm not in the room and I did it? Okay, so who apologized to you when I brought you back to the room? And so the replay, I made the room apologize to you. I don't know why I made him apologize. You just said out of your own mouth, Wag left the room. He was not there. The replay said out of your mouth, how do you make you feel Wag gets back? And I'm going to tell Wag what y'all did. So how you making me responsible for what these other people say? Can you answer that question? Was I on it or not? I'm gonna mute up. Answer the question. I'm talking to the first personality, not the second or the fourth. Was Wag there, but whoever said what they said to you on the floor? Was I here? You just said Wag had left the room. Talked about women, I'm talking about you. We talking about you. My question to you was I on the floor or whatever was said? Yes or no? I am telling my story. Yes or no? Fuck you, nigga. If y'all want to hear okay, that's cool. What I am. Wait, hold on. Let me ask you a question though. Yeah, what up? What are you getting out of destroying these black women?
Yeah, and so that next day he was like, didn't I make my floor apologize to you? No, you came up in there and y'all all made a mockery of the fact that I said I wanted to harm myself. That's what y'all did. Y'all made fun of me once again. Then you started saying my husband is my brother. So fast forward to the presidential suites room. I didn't even talk about it, right? The whole thing happened with my picture and everybody messaging my sister, and I have all the screenshots of my sister. And if you really had to go on her Instagram and look, you would actually see pictures of all of us, and you would know that her video went viral. But those two pictures are my pictures. My other sisters, my other four sisters, they all have pictures up there too, and she just posts them. We post each other. That's my family. I love them. And that's my sister. But you had people messaging her and calling her, and somebody even got in an argument back and forth, and it's still on my Instagram, where he was arguing back and forth with my sister. So I brought her on presidential suite stage to validate everything and to actually tell them, herself. That still wasn't good enough. People still needed a reason to hate Opinionated. Okay. But that same day, Freddie did a room called Messyville. Guess who goes up to the stage and PTRs a picture from my Facebook, from my husband's Facebook, of me a week prior to me being deployed to Afghanistan. Guess who pulled that up? Whack. Guess who had he had PTR so much that my sister Instagram page was stuck as his profile picture because he had changed the picture so many times. Fast forward to a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, a week ago. How he jumped in my back channel and he was like, oh, so they eating you up in the comments. You gonna apologize now? And I wrote him a long message then too. Leave me the fuck alone. Why me? Why? Leave me the fuck alone. And you're not gonna get me to be quiet, and you're not gonna ostracize me, and you're not gonna silence me. Because if you notice one thing about a person who does things like this, they constantly try to silence or discredit the victim. And it's sad when you have grown people who have discernment that are doing the same thing on the app just to belong. I don't give a fuck about belonging to y'all. Hell, I belong to the U.S. Army. Yeah, I retired from that shit. It ain't nothing y'all could ever do against me, especially not a convict. But just the other day, I was in whose room? I was in Honey's room. Him and R&B come up there. Oh, I'm glad y'all moved her down. And it was like, who? Who you talking about? That weird lady. Who is that weird lady? Oh, Opinionated. But who's really rude, R&B? I think you're rude because you're dumb enough to go around defending a man who ain't you. He ain't made you his wife. I mean, his wife. Are y'all together? So he must be either giving you a little bit of money or he's doing something, but you just heard 5 different women say the same damn thing. The same thing. And you still want to go run around and support someone like that. That's you, girl. Have fun. But you ain't gonna never get to talk about me like that. I'm a little different. I'm cut from a different cloth here. And I have a husband. My husband don't even talk to me like that. I don't need no WAC 100. I don't need none of these, nobody. I'm good. But they always try to go around and discredit the victim. He did that with Tia. He's mad because Tia exposed him. He went in Honey room and just started picking on me. You know what I'm saying? And he's constantly doing it. I sat in that room this morning and I listened to Presidential Suite and they begged him to come up into the room. But when I got on stage and I started talking, guess who showed up? So sometimes you got to see the optics for what it is. You couldn't get him in that room before, right? But the woman who can hold up in court, who's actually a really good citizen, you have to come and try to defend yourself against her. Leave me alone, man. Like I told you, we'll settle this in court. You did too much. You're coming after me and coming after me and coming after me. You didn't dox my Facebook. You tried to make fun of a fucking soldier that was getting ready to deploy. Really? To go serve and fight for her country. You put up my husband talking about he's my brother. When that man is so intelligent, you couldn't even stand next to him. First of all, you couldn't get close to him due to the fact that he's a high-ranking military officer. You could never touch it. We both got security clearances. I was talking with my lawyer the other day. The doxing. He also pulled up the statute on that. And then you making it even worse because now you're trying to dox the government employee. You better read those statutes too in the state of Texas. So when I say I'm coming for you because you're not going to keep continuing to do that. And these people on this app, y'all not going to keep playing with me. I don't fuck with y'all. I don't say a lot of things to nobody. If I can't say something nice to you or add some type of value to your life, whether positive affirmations or monetary, right? Anything in that moment. And then you decide to wrong me. It is what it is, right? But if I can't do something like that that's good from the heart and just be a good person, then I don't want to do it. I don't want to cut people down. We go through enough in this motherfucking world. I want to be the one less person that somebody feel that they need to cut down. I want to do that for y'all too. I don't want to be the one to sit there and be like, I'm going to cuss you out and fuck your life up today. I'm going to make you think about wanting to harm yourself today. I don't want to be that person. So does anybody have questions? And I don't mind answering questions, because I did say before that was going to be the last time. But like I told my attorney today, I really needed to speak on it because it's getting worse. And the constant berating, the constant having people come at you in the chat, and then some of y'all chat people, y'all kill me, right? Because y'all see somebody else type something, which causes another person to type something, another person to type the same thing, and you regurgitate that, and you're not seeing that you're helping him harm someone. But I digress. So I'll take questions.
Are you there, Meezy?
Yes, my bad, y'all. I was saying something. But yes, I'm here.
Do you have any questions in the back chat for Opinionated, or if y'all want to type it in the chat?
I can't hear.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
because I couldn't hear y'all.
I don't have any further back channel questions that I see. But what I want to tell you is to stay strong. Keep continuing to tell your story. Keep continuing to apply pressure, because I'm going to keep this story running for a long time. We're going to continue to apply pressure to motherfucking this milk dud head ass nigga, because this is sexual harassment at this point. Nobody should be subjected to seeing just a random dick jacking in the motherfucking face, whether a woman is single, married, whatever. It's not fair, it's not right. You shouldn't be having to do that just to think that this man gonna do something for you, or you getting business with the man and the first thing he wants you to do is play whack-a-mole games. No, that's not what we do. Again, this is not me, trying to be vindictive or anything. The nigga did say he hate me, but it's all good. I don't really care. The nigga did say fuck my.
I can't hear her. Maisie?
She got a phone call.
Oh.
I think she got a phone call.
Yeah, so if y'all don't have no other questions, we could
Question for you, Opinionated. Are you going to be pursuing legal action?
Oh, yeah, I am. I'm just tired. Like, I've let a lot of stuff go. Get along to, I guess, get along. I don't know how the little thing go, right? But I'm just tired at this point, and it's sad because people bring out the worst in you. But I'm still not going to let people kill the joy with the people that I have built a relationship with. But yeah, I am. And I didn't, before I did this, which I had already talked to my lawyer, because I was like, I'm getting tired, and I don't feel that I should be ran off an app. So yeah, I am. Yes, and I have a very good lawyer.
Maisie, are you there? If y'all have any questions, you could send it in the back chat or put it in the chat. We have a few more minutes to the interview. I'm glad that there was a platform provided for you, Opinionated, to speak your voice. You weren't silenced. I pray that you go through what you have to go through, your healing, and that God does his part. Do what you got to do in the legal end. You feel me? And hopefully you'll be the one to put the stop to the shit that's going on with this gentleman.
Yeah, but you know how it is, Saturn. Me Too movement. People don't want to hear about women who, unless it makes the headlines to me. Other than that, they don't want to. They don't want to hear, and they'll rather say something negative instead of try to be positive. So, that's why I make sure I record, I document, and I do everything so it can be cut and dry. So when I do present my evidence, all of it is still there lined up, because I can't leave that to nobody except myself to make sure I'm I'm due diligent in standing up and just doing well for myself. So, do you have questions, Saturn? Because I thank you and Measy for actually taking the time out to even, hear my story and addressing it and talking to me. Hello?
I actually don't. I'm listening to you. I'm just glad that again there was a space provider for you to speak your truth. Hopefully healing comes from this, right?
Yeah.
And if you feel like you have to block that individual to protect their mental health, do so. You feel me? I wouldn't advise to even be in rooms with this type of person, because a person like this is antagonistic, narcissistic, right? And they're going to use whatever resources they have in order to tear you down. So I would advise, just block this individual and keep it pushing, and push it to the furthest extent in the law. How's your mental health? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, good. Because I know you spoke about, suicidal ideations, trigger warning, and, wanting to harm yourself. So you're in a better place, right?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, and
Amazing.
it goes back to the supportive, to having a good support system, for actually getting counseling and staying in counseling, and actually, just getting an attorney and stop letting people kind of bully me around, with certain things, and especially when it comes down to my my healing, my health, and my reputation. So, yeah.
Awesome. Maisie, you there? I don't know if you see a little red phone or a little red icon.
I don't think she's there. I don't think she's there. But I do want to say thank you to all the people who did show up. A lot of these people, I I really like most of these people that's in this room. And I'm just thankful that you took the time out to kind of support me and hearing both sides of the coin. And mine may not be as um, theatrical, or, I'm a little different. I am a little older, so I skip a lot of the craziness, and I just like to go ahead and make sure you understood my mind frame, my mindset, and everything that possibly happened with me, to see why I feel like I'm so pissed off about this. But go ahead, Saturn.
No, you're good, and I definitely understand. My thing is, I operate in the belief of you're guilty until proven innocent. It's a lot of people bringing up allegations upon this person, you feel me? And people just like, oh, well, that's this person and he has money. I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, you could be the president of the United States. If you are a predator, if you are some type of sexual deviant, you can be held accountable. You feel me? So for this person to go around and motherfucking berate people and think because you like, bruh, who does that, bro? You fucking with somebody's real life. You feel me? And it's like some people have mental health issues on here that this might be their outlet. So for you to come on here and get berated and have a stage of 300 people with your PTR, like that shit is wild, bro. And then nobody says nothing. Why? Because you one of the biggest content creators on here? Fuck all of that. That's disgusting, bro. So I don't even think people like that deserve a voice on this motherfucking app. Because what you gonna do? Weaponize your followers and say, "Oh, attack this person," and everybody's okay and everybody's laughing? Like, nah, bro. There was a person that recently committed suicide because of a room on Clubhouse. I could Google it.
Yeah, that's true.
You get what I'm saying? So cyberbullying is a thing. Sexual harassment is a thing.
It's a thing.
You feel what I'm saying? So for you to get on a phone call that had nothing to do with sexual advances or none of that, right? It was a business phone call, and for a grown-ass man to, according to you, pan his fucking phone down to his dick, bro, like, why? We good with that? Like, we okay with that?
And then kind of out his own self, because I hadn't told nobody. I hadn't told nobody. That had happened way 6 months prior. That's just how long I had not even spoken on that. You know what I'm saying? And for you to basically out yourself when you're saying some really vulgar and disgusting things to me, as well as the guys that were with you on that stage, for you to say, hey, Opinionated, how my stick look? Hey, Opinionated, how my stick look? And you said it 5 different times. How my stick look? And still, even in that, you heard me say, I don't know what you're talking about. I never saw you stick. I don't know. But I knew what he was talking about. I just couldn't believe that he would even. Most people, they don't out themselves like that. But, you know, if you're a narcissist, you do. And I think he's very much a narcissist. So.
I'm trying to see if Meezy back. You there? If you're there, we can't hear you.
So anybody else have any questions? Anybody else want to give me some words of encouragement? Anybody else want to tell me something?
Come up. Y'all can raise your hand.
Yeah, negative, positive.
Don't come up here. Yeah, don't come up here being. Don't come up here being.
They can though. You know what? They can, Saturn. We can't tiptoe around this app, because that's another thing that the R&B lady said the other day. Yeah, you want to be in spaces with us. Well, hell, if I'm in a space and y'all show up in a space, this is a audio app. Half of the time, I don't even realize y'all in a space. But if I'm already in a space and you come up in that space, do I supposed to leave? What do I supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? Especially if I'm listening to or I'm part of a conversation. You know? So that's crazy. I don't even know how to deal with that right there. The hand raising is off. Somebody cut it off.
Nah, I turned it on.
Oh.
Turn it on. It says open to everybody. Y'all can come up here and ask the questions if y'all want to, because chat boxing is not always the way, you feel me? Because a lot of people, again, they like to type words, but they don't like to say it with their mouth. Mm-hmm. Say it with your full chest. I want to hear the question with the tone of your voice. Because I want to hear if you're a cold motherfucker or if you're an insensitive person. You feel me? So come up here.
Because even Saturn, I remember how I talked to you the first time. Remember, Saturn? You was like, Opinionated, yeah. I was going to come up here and tell you a new asshole. But I had to realize that I had to sit back and listen and realize some stuff. And I was like, oh, that was so kind. Thank you. And, you know, let me tell y'all something about Saturn. This man checks on me every day. Do y'all know how good that feel for somebody just to message you with a positive affirmation on a daily basis? I was like, wow. That's the type of person who can get the world from me. Even if I've never given him anything, he can get the world from me. Because at least you know, you not only say, oh, I care, you show it. Because you don't have to do that. You don't have to take that time out of your day to do that. But he checks in on me, and I appreciate him so much for that.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. You feel me? I'm a very big advocate for mental health issues. You know, that's the field that I'm working on. And, you know, being as though this is a social audio app, people forget the words that they say have power. They have power to bring life, and they have power to bring death. You know, so anytime I hear somebody bringing death to a person, I try to bring life to them. Am I a perfect angel on here? Nah, because I'll be banging and I'll be going to hell. You feel me? But when I see a person getting berated and a person being, you know, picked on, like, I pick on the bullies. Don't try to bully a person. Don't try to silence a person that's been through some traumatic shit, because you're gonna find out DJ don't play with that. You feel me? So again, I'm glad that I was able to hear you on here. I'm gonna continue checking up on you. There's no clout chase. Let me open that up too, because people be like, oh, this is a clout chase. People just want a clout chase. People don't want a clout chase a fuck thing. You understand me? This woman is sharing her story, what she went through. You feel me? So there's nothing about no clout chase. This man is on here doing that shit to different women, right? Mm-hmm. Allegedly. So I'm gonna continue checking up on you. You feel me? And I'm gonna continue to keep you in my prayers.
And before the room end, I just want to play all 5 of the women so far who have came. I want to play those clips who has came forward. Because it's easy to say somebody's clout chasing, and then it's even, I guess it's outstanding when you can actually allow somebody to hear that this man has did this so far to 5 women who have came forward and who told their own stories. So, here's the first one, courtesy of Mr. Sambito, Ground Voices. And I had it up there. I can't stand myself. Do you have the first clip? I thought I had it.
I think Meezy got that.
I got it right here. My bad.
Period. It's fucking wrong what the fuck I went through on God. That shit is wrong. And I'm on this stage speaking my fucking truth. I got enough balls to say what the fuck I really feel. This is the thing. It's not about black. It's about the fact that this nigga tried to run a fucking play on me, asking me to play with my pussy while I was going through something with my fucking nigga, period. Then when I talk this nigga no, I wake up and the whole 100 fucking team is running a bridge play. Oh, Rick jumped off the bridge because of Tokyo. That's some bullshit. Did not block me, massively block me, and you fucking had Boo Gang coming after me.
I mean, that's his thing. His thing is he likes to get on the phone with you and then start talking about sex toys and asking you kinky stuff, and that's what he likes. That's how he gets off. Wants you to play with yourself on the phone with him. And I mean, it's cool. There's nothing wrong with it if that's your thing, but don't sit there and lie and shit and tell people you never talk to him. Motherfucker, you talk to me all the time.
Mama in here too. Mama, you still in here?
Yes, I'm right here.
You say he was whacking off on the phone with you too, huh?
Yes.
Whack 100, the whacker, the serial rat.
Because I told this nigga I wasn't about to play with my pussy.
Let me go to Tia one, because Tia just brought out hers the other day. And then after that, we can bring it to a close. But, I kind of wanted people to hear. Let's see.
So, question, hold on before you do that. R&B, are you up here to ask a question? Hold on, Opinionated. Mm-hmm. Are you up here to ask a question or to antagonize? What you doing? R&B, I'm talking to you.
She got
Go ahead, Opinionated.
She got asked a question. It's no big deal. Is she still up here?
Yeah, she's still up here.
Oh,
you can play the
question. I'm back. Oh, damn, she got on the phone. As soon as I was about to ask the question. Y'all are so lucky that my dad's here. My dad is churchman. I'm close to my dad. So that's the only reason I haven't been talking. But I do want to know, since R&B is on stage, DJ, make sure you ask her why she thought shit was safe to tell like my brother was dead.
Wow.
I got you, shorty. Go ahead, Opinionated.
R&B, you got something you want to ask me?
She on the phone. You can play the clip.
Oh, okay. Look, I was saying, oh, okay. And I got to find the daggone clip of Tia. I think this is it.
Because Well, we gonna skip that part before
Honey, don't call me motherfucking Cap, cause you in a motherfucking wheelchair, bitch. Roll on, bitch. Roll the fuck out of here.
Okay, so
if you got a motherfucking problem, bitch, roll the fuck out.
Okay, so Opinionated.
Get some spinners on your motherfucking wheelchair, bitch.
Nope.
Opinionated, I have another.
Man, but that's it.
You said, hold on. You said that he said to you that he had been jacking his. Wait, you said he been jacking his dangling to your voice for a long time. That's what he told me.
That's what he told me. That's what he told me.
Oh my God.
He said he love my voice. He said he be jacking his beat. That's why he be on mute in my rooms, because he be whacking and jacking.
Did you give him permission to jack into your voice?
No, that's sexual harassment, ain't it, miss?
I don't know, girl. It's the metaverse. Shit don't matter on here like that.
And yeah, and the one with me.
So R&B, you back? Meezy, you there?
You gonna tell about my stick?
Stop listening to rap. Hold on, Opinionated.
About my
Pause.
stick or what?
You thought that was okay?
Ask it again, Meezy. I don't think she heard you.
You was the only one from over here that was on stage when I had announced my brother was dead. So can you just own up to the fact that you told that nigga my brother was dead? Damn, cricket silence, no comment? Okay, no problem. Let me go ahead and write my trolls and let them do what they do.
But here you go.
Cause y'all motherfuckers be thinking I'm playing. I ain't playing. Y'all wanna play with me, everybody gonna get an EBK, baby.
Don't tell about my stick or what?
So you do know this Clubhouse, right? I don't give a fuck.
You gonna tell about my stick?
So you do know that I don't gotta tell them motherfucking shit, right?
You gonna tell about my stick or what?
Y'all weird as a motherfucker. I swear. I'm 40 something, look better than half of you young bitches. I'm 40. Girl, y'all young ass. Thought I know what you did, bitch. I know exactly what your old ass did. That's why I don't like you old ass bitches. Because y'all like to play and try to be cute. And act like you sweet. But you evil too. Oh, you just like that nigga. You probably play up with your pussy for that nigga on FaceTime too. What is we talking about? Man, get your gap too fast out of here before I clap your ass up, bitch. I've been waiting to pack you fuck up, huh? Fuck wrong with you? You got me out my body and my daddy here. I ain't even trying to curse.
I have never seen this before in my life. Y'all do know this is Clubhouse. Yeah, it's the audio app. It's a small microcosm of what happens in the real world. So yeah, it's real. It's real.
Damn important. Do you think we just sit in
It's really real. This is a
Do
really
y'all think
real
we sit in
thing.
the circle and talk? Yes, bitch, you do.
Girl,
bye. You y'all ain't coming up here no more. Oh, that's bitch, yes, y'all do. Y'all sit there and dox niggas all day, every day. That nigga literally call y'all, tell y'all to dox and y'all dox. Shut the fuck up. Y'all ain't playing nobody.
Meezy, you can bring her back up because sometimes you gotta hear.
No, fuck her. She ain't coming back up here. They don't get the same respect. They don't get no respect. None. Y'all play on everybody's top. Y'all dox everybody, and you think it's a game. And no, I ain't letting R&B speak. Because I let her speak the other day when she came here, booty clapping for a nigga that said he hated me. And he stood on it. And you was in this bitch line saying he ain't mean it like that. Goof asshole, stop playing with me. That nigga could play in your face. He could never play in mine. I'm not you old ass bitches who sit here and gotta suck a nigga dick for motherfucking business opportunities. I'm not y'all.
You good, Meezy? Meezy with me. I didn't care. I kind of wanted to hear her and just let her speak. And sometimes you could just see the delusion by the way some people speak and come off. So I just wanted her to go ahead and speak and let the world decide how some women are towards some women for no reason at all because of a man. Mm. Mm.
Now, respectfully, I was waiting on that bitch to come back in my room so I could clap her the fuck up. Cause bitch, I'm not slow. I know all the plays. Bitch, you came and sat on my stage. Booty clapping for a nigga that you knew said he hated me. Knew that nigga didn't like me. Knew he never liked me. And I'm gonna keep going. And my trolls gonna keep doxing your ugly ass. That's what they're gonna keep doing. Bitch, you up here laughing like that shit cute. You was 41 with a felon. That's not cute. I'm 26 and I've never been in jail in my life.
Are you serious?
That's not an accomplishment, baby.
She got a felon?
That bitch is a felon and she got a PPP loan that ain't get forgiven. At least mine did. Yeah, at least mine did. But yours didn't, baby. You might want to sit down and keep it cute. Why you talking about a nigga gave you a business opportunity and why you need 20 racks, ho? Because I know I needed mine. Fuck is you talking about?
Well, and it goes back to the thing of saying, y'all want to go downstairs? But you know what, Saturn? I'm in a good mood today and I'm feeling well. Let people up.
Stop lying to the people telling them you ain't got no felony, ho. You wanted to be a hot girl, but you was doing a whole B&E. Stop playing, ho. You went down for robbery. You was a crash dummy. And one at that, I have never been in jail in my life. Y'all could literally go dox me. Y'all not gonna see no criminal record behind my name.
Me either.
I've never been slow, never been a goose tree, never been a dummy, never been a crash dummy, never been put in positions for niggas to get me locked up.
Kevin.
Like you bitches. Okay?
Kevin, you dog.
Hey, clean background, baby.
You need the PPP loan for. The fuck? Like, stop lying to these people before I get the PTR and then y'all get the report. Because that's all you want me to do. You really want me to start PTR so y'all can get the motherfucking reporting and get me clipped. Because that's what y'all know how to do. Y'all niggas don't know if y'all want to be gangsters or the feds. Fuck is we talking about?
Shout out to never going to jail. Shout out to that. These niggas run behind us.
Motherfucking background.
I know. Shout out to that too. But y'all run around doing anything for convicts. And I'm not talking about y'all as the people on the stage or the people in this room. That's that Southern dialect again. But yeah, y'all do anything for a person who done served time in jail. But discredit the people who ain't even about that life, who ain't never wanted to see that life and don't want to be a part of that life.
Hold it down, DJ. I'll be back. I gotta go do something.
I ain't no jail ass bitch. I'm not. And Meezy ain't, DJ ain't, and I know a lot of people in that audience who ain't no jail ass bitch. So be clear. But you can bring up whoever you want to bring up. I don't care. Just bring them up.
Don came up.
Well, okay. First, I just want to say not too much on bitches that been arrested, okay?
Oh, man.
Wow, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Not too fucking much. Secondly...
Yeah, but Don, they be coming at you for no reason shit sometimes, too.
But technically, y'all are opinionated up here. What the fuck is going on? Anytime opinionated is on a stage, it's the book. Like, what is going on? Meezy, who's the fifth woman? I'm sorry, I think I just got here. Who's the fifth woman?
Opinionated.
Opinionated what? Exposed his dick to unexpectedly. Exposed his dick to unexpected. Oh. Girl, he showed you his little show.
Yeah.
To you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Play that clip, opinionated, of the 3 women. Can you play that?
Yeah. I can't stand my iPad. Oh, here you go.
Nigga, let me get packed out. Period. It's fucking wrong what the fuck I went through on God. That shit is wrong. And I'm on this stage speaking my fucking truth. I got enough balls to say what the fuck I really feel. This is the thing. It's not about whack. It's about the fact that this nigga tried to run a fucking play on me, asking me to play with my pussy while I was going through something with my fucking nigga, period. Then, when I told this nigga no, I wake up and the whole 100 fucking team is running a bridge play. Oh, Rick jumped off the bridge because of Tokyo. That's some bullshit. Then y'all blocked me, massively blocked me, and you fucking had Boo Gang coming after me.
I mean, that's his thing. His thing is he likes to get on the phone with you and then start talking about sex toys and asking you kinky stuff, and that's what he likes. That's how he gets off. You know, wants you to play with yourself on the phone with him. And I mean, it's cool. There's nothing wrong with it if that's your thing, but don't sit there and lie and shit and tell people you never talk to him. Motherfucker, you talk to me all the time.
Mama in here too. Mama, you still in here?
Yes, I'm right here.
You say he was whacking off on the phone with you too, huh?
Yes.
Whack 100, the whacker, the serial rat.
Because I told this nigga I wasn't about to play.
Yo, the serial whacker is crazy.
You said, hold on. You said that he said to you that he had been jacking his. Wait, you said he been jacking his dangling to your voice for a long time. That's what he told you.
That's what he told me. That's what he told me.
Oh my
He
God.
said he know my voice. He said he be jacking his beat. That's why he be on mute in my rooms, because he be whacking and jacking.
Did you give him permission to jack it to your voice?
No, that's sexual harassment, ain't it, me?
I don't know, girl. It's the metaverse. Shit don't matter on here like that.
You gonna tell him about my stick?
Stop listening to rap music.
Are you gonna tell him about my stick or what?
You know, I don't know nothing about your stick.
You know, my stick. You said the AR-15.
We call it AR-15.
And bro,
You gonna tell him about my stick? You gonna tell him about my stick and put your name on it? You gonna tell him about my stick?
stop listening to rap music.
Are you gonna tell him about my stick or what?
Any more questions, Dawn?
Yes, so did he show you his dick?
Yeah, that's the last part.
Wait. Hold on, pause.
Go, Dawn.
Was y'all having some frisky time when he showed you? Like how a nigga just pull his dick out? Like was you showing your pussy? Like,
No, come on, Dawn. Come on now.
hey,
Come on now. No,
I'm
actually,
showing
let me
that.
tell you what happened. I'll give a brief recap of what happened. Basically, he was in there telling people about a prison spread. I still to this day don't know what it is, but he was talking about a spread. I asked what it was. He educated me. We started talking about food. I told him my sister was a caterer in Louisiana cuisine. And he was like, man, I'm thinking about opening up restaurants. Hey, Opinionated, shoot me your number in the back channel. I shot him my number. 2 days later, he gave me a call. My sister, I told him, hey, my sister excited. She's about to start with our food truck and this and that. And he was like, yeah, well, before I could talk, and I asked him if he wanted me to get on the phone. He was like, well, before I could talk to her, I'm gonna need her to go ahead and see this. And he pans down and he's jacking his dick off. He panned his phone down. He was jacking his dick.
What you do?
Wow, that nigga whack is a sick nigga.
I told him, I said, I'm just really uncomfortable. And I was like, I gotta go. And I got off of the phone with him. I went run and tell my husband. I told my husband, I say, I'm so naive sometimes.
I'll tell you that. How many times have I told you that?
All the time. And I told him, I said, I could be so naive, and I don't even, I give people the benefit of the doubt. That's the bad thing, maybe. But I didn't think that would happen.
Is you saying, how you doing? Is you saying that whack is a sexual deviant? Be honest. Is whack a sexual deviant?
Who is this?
This is Bullets Gotti.
Oh, Lord. This is Meezy's room. You're going to be in trouble. You think you can fix things with...
Girl, don't let them get you caught in no lawsuit. Opinionated.
Oh, no. I have seek legal counsel already. But I'm just tired because Don, he constantly harasses me on this app. And people think it's funny.
A lot of people. What's his issue? He ain't got no woman. He ain't got no.
What's sick?
I thought he was married.
He ain't got no life.
And when I show the people the proof why I played, because after that happened in his room, he berated me about feeling suicidal. After that, a week later, he went into Freddie's room and he PTR'd a picture of me. I had just cut off all my hair because I was about to get ready to deploy to Afghanistan. And he PTR'd a picture of that. He PTR'd a picture of my husband. He PTR'd my sister's Instagram. And all that is all to humiliate me. And that's doxing. You know what I'm saying? So after that, I went and I talked to an attorney. And then, he's not realizing it. I'm a government employee. He needs to go read that statute in the state of Texas about doxing a government employee. That is 100% illegal. Big illegal. So.
Big illegal.
Big illegal.
That ass will get thrown under the jail.
And if you don't believe me, please type in and look it up. Yes, he just really don't understand. So yeah, I'm pursuing this legally, but I'm tired. Just 2 days ago, we was in Honey Room Saturday night. Here he come, him and R&B, harassing me once again. Right after you left out, Don.
Hey, Opinionated. So can I ask you a question? Does he suffer from bitch ass nigga illness?
I don't know, but I do know one thing. I'm going to your YouTube channel right now. If you go pull it up.
Oh yeah. I want to say this. I think Wack has a sexual deviant problem because he don't know when to say no. If a woman is not pursuing you, just say no, bro.
Okay, Bullets. This has concluded this interview. Saturn had to leave. Meezy have left. If y'all want to join me, go to Bullets Gotti YouTube channel. That's like my little brother. I knew him ever since he came on the app. And yeah, we're gonna call it a night. Thank y'all for showing up. Thank y'all for supporting me, and thank y'all for actually pulling up to hear my side. So thank you.